Okay, folks, let's go over the clear coat one more time. I've had many questions on what kind of clear coat did I use. This is a fairly expensive clear coat. It dries in an hour, and you can buff it within an hour. But that's about $150 worth of clear coat right there, and you can buy a clear coat cheaper. I just prefer to use this. I'm always experimenting with different types of clear coats. What we're going to do is we're going to take our clear coat and we're going to mix it to the proper specifications as on the can. Okay, whenever you mix your paint, this says right here 5-1-1. That means 5 parts of clear to 1 part reducer, 1 part hardener. If you look down here, you got these different numbers here, 1, 3, 6, whatever. So what you're going to do is, if you put 6, fill this up to 6 with the clear coat, then you're going to fill the other line up to 6 with the reducer, and then the other line up to 6 with the hardener, and that will give you a perfect mix. Always read the instructions on the can. That's going to give you the best results. So it's hard to give a definitive answer on this because all the clear coats are different, and you just need to use the kind that you like the best. Now, I've got 2 projects here that I'm going to clear coat. This is the one that we just did. I'm going to clear coat this one, and I just did this one here shortly. These are going to be gifts to give away at a party, so I kind of rushed through them, but they still look okay. I'm going to set the video camera up back here, and what I want you to do is I want you to watch as I spray. Now, when I say spray wet, spray dry, that's just a term that I came up with. And when we do the clear coat, we're going to be spraying wet, which means I'm going to be spraying fairly heavy on the paint. Not heavy enough to make it run, but heavy enough to make it look finished while I'm clearing it, if you can understand that. There's a very fine line between that. You can get too much and make it run. You can get not enough and make it dry. So that's something that you have to experiment with and learn your limitations. What I like to do is I like to watch the leading edge of the paint. As I'm spraying it, you can see where the paint goes down onto the surface of your project, and you can watch that little wave of clear coat as you move along the project, and you can see that, and then you can judge how much paint you're putting on. I'm going to have my spray gun set at a fan of about 10 to 12 inches. You're going to adjust your fan on your spray gun. Just know what your gun can do. When I say your fan spray is going to be in this area right here. There's a way of tuning your spray gun. You can see if you can find it on the internet how to tune a spray gun, but basically you just spray it on a surface and watch for the spray pattern is the same top, bottom, and the middle. You got too much in the middle or too much at the top, you have to adjust your fan. As I'm painting this, I'm going to have my mask on so I can't talk. So what I want you to watch is whenever I paint, you can see this as it's getting wet when I'm painting it. And you can see how I go. What I do is I spray and then I overlap it about a half. Spray that, overlap about a half, and keep going all the way around it. This takes a little bit of practice. I'm going to go ahead and hook this up and you can watch how I spray. And then once I've sprayed, I'll bring the camera over so you can see it. Now, as you can see, I only put one coat on that, but it was the equivalent of 2 very heavy coats. This is not a car or motorcycle. This is just a project. So, you know, I could put another coat on it, but I'm not going to. This is good enough. It came out nice. If I have to tomorrow, I can always buff it out and perfect it. But I think we got a pretty nice finish. It's fairly cold out in the warehouse. I heated it up, and we make sure, be very careful when you're heating your warehouse or wherever you're painting, that you don't have any open flame when you're painting your project. We don't want any explosions. We want to keep everybody around for a while. So that project is done. We don't have that. I hope that these videos help people out. I'm trying to address different issues that you guys are emailing me, and hopefully we can get onto a project that has a little bit more meaning, like a car, a motorcycle, or a helmet. But for right now, this is all I had for the moment. So I'll check you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I really appreciate all the comments and the positive feedback that I'm receiving. Oh, just so you guys can kind of get your hopes up a little bit, this is probably going to be one of my next projects. Somebody gave this to me, and I am going to wet sand it, paint it, and we're going to flame this out, and we're going to hang it on the wall here at the shop. This is going to be a fun project.